Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh is the newest god coming to SMITE, and he is a Babylonian warrior. His passive is a unique one and lets him complete 2 different quests during a single match. Completing each of these quests will award you with a tier 1 item or 500 gold if your inventory is full. At level 5 you get your first quest where you have to visit a specific location on the map. Now generally this location will spawn around the area in which you hit level 5 and will be towards the enemy side of the map. And at level 10, you get your second quest. The second quest requires you to defeat half the enemy team in a team fight, and whether you get the kill or the assist for those kills doesn't matter at all. His first ability is called Sun-Forged Scimitar. Gilgamesh ignites his sword, causing the enemies around him to take damage and be slowed for 2.5 seconds. His basic attacks then do bonus damage equal to 3.5% of his maximum health to the enemies he hits. Now this stim lasts for 4 seconds, but each time you hit an enemy with a basic attack, the duration is increased by 0.8 seconds, allowing you to have it for a maximum of 12 seconds. His second ability is called Dropkick. Gilgamesh drop kicks an area in front of him, causing all the enemies in the area to be damaged, while the closest enemy is launched through the rest of them. If the launched enemy goes through minions, they will all take bonus damage. However, if the launched enemy hits an opposing god or a wall, they are both stunned and take burst damage. His third ability is a leap called Hero's Advance. Gilgamesh leaps through the air, crashing down on enemies and dealing damage to them. Wherever he lands also causes a beacon to appear for 5 seconds. Allies that run towards the beacon will gain a movement speed buff, and once they enter the beacon, that movement speed buff is cut in half. Allies who are in the beacon also gain a 10% lifesteal bonus and is boosted by 15% of Gilgamesh's highest protection. And finally, his ultimate is called Winds of Shamash. Gilgamesh creates a ring of wind around the target location for 6 seconds. Enemies that happen to be inside the ring whenever this starts take damage and are slowed for 2 seconds. Enemies that remain inside the ring for the duration also take tick damage every 0.5 seconds. If an enemy tries to escape the ring, they are heavily slowed up to a maximum of 70%. And if Gilgamesh damages an enemy who is trying to escape, they are sent back towards the center of the wind ring. This means that you can also pair Gilgamesh's dropkick with his ultimate, sending them into the ring and then right back to the center. After 6 seconds is up and the ultimate has finished, it damages, roots, and cripples enemies who are still inside the ring.
Death came for me. Yeah! You remind me of Enkidu. Cancel that. I am Gilgamesh! I am the greatest! Strong form. I have slain legendary beasts, conquered armies, toppled empires. Get out of my way! Ha! To choose me as your opponent. You are even more reckless than myself. Fear not your feelings of inadequacy. Only Enkidu could ever match my raw strength. Skilled warriors can speak to each other through their combat. Your vocabulary is lacking. Fate and destiny. Two concepts that mean little to me. I shape my own path forward. God, demigod, what's the difference? I saw a spider running around here earlier. All that matters is who has the most strength. You're going to try? Enki do or Enki don't. There is no try. Yeah, the name's Gilgamesh. I'm famous for being on nearly all required reading lists and being uncannily strong.